Good morning, everybody. Rachel seems to like that beat.
I did like that beat.
There's like Asian influence to it.
That's nice.
It is nice.
Good morning, beautiful people.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
All right.
Ooh.
So, how was your week?
Let's see.
No, you didn't just go oof after you just fixed your hair.
Let's see.
You're wild.
Let's see. I had an okay week.
Okay.
Work was intense for a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple days.
She's
fine.
She has a thunder vest on.
And I'm just glad it's over.
Feel you.
That's more how I feel about it. But it wasn't terrible.
Good.
I'm glad I made it through.
It was pretty solid. Back to this routine of trying to finish a master's degree, so that is what it is. So I'll try my best. But today's podcast is about habits and routines. You know, with the new year, we talked about it last week about how we're trying to improve a little bit of our lifestyle and just be more conscious of our efforts and trying to build the life that we want. So it's very important to us that we establish, routines and find ways to keep consistency. So let's talk about, first I found this quote from Swopes. You know Swopes.
I do know Swopes.
She's originally from Chicago. She's moved to New York City now. She's a dope creative artist with like photography and like abstract like compositions of art. Check Swopes out, and she's phenomenal. Cool person to chat with. I would love to have her on the podcast one time.
Yeah, that would be fun. I love Swoops. Her tweets are just like life-changing some days.
Mindfulness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most definitely.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Swoop says, habits aren't built in 21 days. Habits are entirely dependent on the reward system provided. That's why it's easier to get hooked on experiences that provide immediate gratification versus delayed gratification. That's a new spin on that.
Yeah.
Because actually, statistics prove and science prove that it takes 28 days to form a habit.
Yeah.
So you can change habits very easily if you have the mindset to do it.
For sure. And I love how she said it was like based on a reward system.
Yeah.
And versus the type of gratification, immediate versus delayed. Social media, we all want instant gratification, and we all don't like, in most part, delayed gratification.
It's really interesting to look at delayed gratification and instant gratification. There's a study that has been done several times over the years with children and gratification. And basically what you do is you take a child, you put them on a table, and you give them like a marshmallow or an M&M or some kind of sweet. It's usually a marshmallow. And you say, if you don't eat this until I come back, you can have 2 marshmallows.
Wow. Does it work?
In some cases, it really does. I wish we could pull it up. This should be on YouTube. But it's intensely cool to see how many kids do things to, like, wait.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see kids sniffing it. You'll see kids poking at it.
Sniffing it? What, they're a puppy?
Yeah. No, like, their kids will go and then put it back. It's hilarious. But it's about gratification. If they can wait to have the gratification of having 2 versus just the 1.
Yeah.
Some kids can't. I've seen kids that just go...
Just eat it.
Just eat it. And they let them know, like, you can eat this, but if you can wait till I come back, you can have 2.
Yeah.
It's actually really interesting to see.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what is something you feel like you're willing to wait for the delayed gratification for if you establish your habits and routines to get you where you want to be and to progress?
I think finances in my life needs to be a delayed gratification.
Why you say that?
Because sometimes I'm always like, I want this gone, I want this gone, I want this debt gone, I want to buy this car. But a lot of times those things aren't instant.
Yeah. It
takes time to be financially stable and financially okay with your situation.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, that's a big spot for me.
What if you're like you're not going for the thing that you actually want, but you're but you're compromising for the thing to just get it in that moment?
But then that's instant. That's not actual delayed.
Even if, say, like you're getting a new car, It may not be a Tesla, but you get a new car.
It's a little bit of both for me. Because at the end of the day, we want, not just I want, but we want the Tesla. That's our end objective goal. So everything that we do in between that is us waiting and delaying the gratification of buying the Tesla. Because we could go out tomorrow and swindle our way into buying a Tesla.
It probably won't be the
We may not be able to pay for it every month. We may not be able to keep it upkeep. But
you'll have a Tesla.
We would have the Tesla, therefore we'd have the instant gratification.
Actually, I wouldn't mind. I'm not doing that, by the way.
We're not doing that.
I can do car rentals with the Tesla. I can drive around with the Tesla, like Uber and stuff, Uber Eats and stuff like that. And yeah, photography with the Tesla.
We could find a way to make it work.
YouTube with the Tesla.
We're not buying a Tesla tomorrow.
No, we're not buying a Tesla tomorrow, next week, next month, 6 months from now.
I said, if we bought a Tesla by the time that you graduate, I would be okay with that.
Of course, that'd be a great graduation present.
Yeah, we go get a Tesla.
Because we know we got, a check following that purchase.
We know we got stuff coming in.
Yeah.
What's something that is a delayed or instant gratification right now?
Instant would be posting a photo or a YouTube video and just having the relief of getting it done.
So for you, it's getting it done. It's not the likes and things you get on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I know that's going to come eventually. It's just me putting in the effort to do something that I want to do, and then getting that pressure off myself so that, and further down the line, the delayed gratification will be so much rewarding because I've already got rid of the immediate gratification.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big social media. I mean, I'm a social media person, but I'm not a poster of social media.
You're not. You just.
I like to view. I like to scroll. I like to swipe. Like, that's what I like to do. I'm not super into, I gotta post to Insta today. It's a struggle for me to post. As much as I take photos of myself or like take random selfies of myself, I don't post as often.
You're big on Snapchat.
I am big on Snapchat. I like Snapchat.
That's cool.
I do. But the problem with my Snapchat is I don't have a lot of friends on my Snapchat. Like, I have a few good friends on Snapchat, but like
Yeah, it's like close circles on Instagram.
You know what's funny? I used to follow Sarah Ray Vargas on Snapchat. I still do. But she does not post to her Snapchat as much as she used to. She now posts to her Instagram stories. So now I'm always on Instagram watching stories.
I think that was a follow-up question later. Like, who would you want to collab with?
Listen.
We can answer that right now. Who would you want to collab with, and what would the project be about?
I would want to collab with Sarah Ray Vargas on anything. Whether it was food related, whether it was probably more shopping related. She just did a series. I don't know if she's still doing it, but she did a series of earlier, middle of last year, like right before COVID hit, where she took one of her YouTube viewers on a shopping spree. I don't know if she paid for the things. I don't know how that worked out. But she basically
maybe a brand paid
took,
for it.
Maybe. I think it was sponsored by like FTF or Torrid, one of the two. And she took them in the store and went like shopping with them and like helped them fix their like wardrobe. And it was just like, yes. That is what I need. Because honestly, at the end of the day, her videos have made me a better shopper, have made me a better dresser. They've kind of made me who I am. She's like my light. Wow. I love her.
My light.
But like, I think I love her because she's so down to earth about what she does.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't hide the fact that YouTube is a job for her. Yes, she enjoys it, but it's a job at the end of the day. It's a job that she started to be with her kids.
Yeah.
And that's amazing to me.
It is.
Her story is amazing. Even if it was just to sit down and talk about her story.
Yeah.
Because I've heard bits and pieces of it.
When's the book coming out?
I don't know. I haven't heard any more about it. I need to get back on the vlogs. But she hasn't been vlogging, so...
I'm pretty sure you just ask her. She'll answer it in an Instagram story.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
You're scared to reach out to people.
I am.
And the worst thing that happen is they don't answer.
Yeah.
Then what?
I don't know.
But typically, the people you want to reach out to, they like to have a communication with their, followers.
Yeah. Also, really love about her is she's super big on not hiring outside of family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she has a friend that does something or a family that does something, she will use them over someone else. Like her mom is basically her assistant.
Right.
Her mom runs her Poshmark, and her mom runs, what else does she run?
Is it her like
something else?
I was about to say Etsy. She doesn't do Etsy.
She doesn't Etsy, no. I think it's just mainly her Poshmark right now. Because obviously, as an influencer who buys clothes all the time, you can only wear so many clothes.
Right.
So whatever she buys in like a haul video, she then uploads to her Poshmark.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. That's just like Daquana White. I would collab with Daquana White.
I think I know who you're talking about.
She does a lot of the Savage X Fenty hauls.
Yeah.
Listen, Daquana has the confidence that I want to have in life.
I think you have it. You just don't like judgment or criticism.
Maybe that is. Maybe I need to just work on criticism from others.
No. We know what it is, but we're not going to get into it here. That's between you and you.
I'm just saying, you guys have not seen Daquana White over on YouTube or even Sarah Ray Vargas over on YouTube. Go check them out because, especially if you're a female, they have some of the most inspirational videos I've ever seen on YouTube. Like whenever I need to feeling down about myself, those are the two I go to.
I feel that.
Because their videos are always like something cool and they make you laugh and they're super funny. And they're realistic.
For me, it would be photographer Josh Katz out of New York City. I think we're like similar in age.
Oh, you know who else I forgot?
What?
My girl Jada.
Oh, Jada Cecilia.
Oh, Jada.
She's a cool model. She's so down to earth too.
Her. You know, she's actually in the works with setting up a Instagram meditation with her followers. I'm so excited.
Did you answer any of her polls?
I did answer the polls.
You choose morning or night?
I chose morning.
Well, morning over there is like afternoon here.
That's fine with me.
She's in London.
That's fine with me. Sometimes you just need a good after midday.
Everyone should just take a break in the middle of the day, just.
And I think if I would have done that this week, my week might have gone better.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like 30 seconds.
And meditation doesn't have to just be going
I know, yeah.
Meditation can actually just be praying.
For me, meditation is walking. Like just walking and not thinking too much, just walking.
I think for me, meditation is more like praying. Like I just need to be isolated. Not in a dark room, but like just isolated. Like I need to be alone most of the time.
I feel that.
So that's why I'm excited to try this group meditation thing because I've never done a group. Like other than like church prayer night services, like I've never done a group meditation or prayer type thing. So I'm kind of interested in that. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Be a lot of chill people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Josh Katz, photographer out of New York City, he does a lot of street photography and like nature landscape stuff.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool to just run around New York City and just take photos.
Not even just New York. There's a lot of great cities out there.
He has some nice photos from like when he went to, what was it, Italy?
You know what I think you should do? We're always talking about photography and the things that we want to take photos of. You love landscape photography. Like, you love it. When we were in Charlotte, our photos were amazing out there. You need to go back to... You don't remember the photos from Charlotte? The day that we went downtown and just walked downtown and took pictures of all the skyscrapers.
Landscape. You're thinking landscape.
I'm talking about architectural.
Okay, let's say that.
I'm sorry.
Cityscape.
Cityscape.
Street photography.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's more called.
Yeah.
You should just do that in Baltimore. Go back to your roots and just highlight them and let the world see them in your view.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know what that TikTok say? What they say? Because you are not in the market or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everyone else can have their line.
Just because it's been done before doesn't mean you can't put yourself out there. Because they don't have you. That's what the market's lacking. Yes, the market has the product, but they don't have you. They don't have your spin on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's intense.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
All right, now let's answer the polls early on in the day because we have a few. So the first question is, how do you de-stress?
Ooh.
Yeah. So go ahead. How do you de-stress?
Lately, my de-stressor has been Aria, our puppy. and playing video games, surprisingly. I have been playing Horizon Zero Dawn lately, and am in love with that game. It's so beautifully done. The backstory for the characters are amazing. Like, even your side quest characters make you care for them. Like, I've played games where I hate the side people. Like, I hate them.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is that the way that the game is set up is that you have to complete certain side missions to complete the main mission. I'd like to just go through and do the main mission and then go back and do side missions if I want to.
No, that's not how that game works.
It's not. You have to do the side missions because it then helps progress the main story. They make you take your time. And then I've also been playing Sims, and actually I've started streaming, which, again, like, in a weird way, feels really good to do. So those have been my de-stressors lately.
Because you don't really have to just think about it. You're just doing it what you're doing.
Yeah. See, it used to be planning. Like, in my planner, it used to be planning.
And I think that stresses you out. Honestly.
And decorating. And I think now it does, because I have so much going on that I don't know where I want to take my planner anymore. I don't know how I want to set it up. I don't know what I want to write down, how I want to write it down. So then it becomes chaotic, and I'm just like, I can't do it. But streaming and playing video games at this point is just easy. It's just, it comes natural to me at this point, and it didn't used to.
I think you're just in a different headspace.
I think I am.
Which is good.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love my planner stuff back there. Don't get me wrong. I do love it all. But sometimes it's just, I can't sit down and look at it. What are you de-stressing with these days? These days,
it used to be photography, you know, when I used to just gallivant around everywhere. But now, I would say, I don't even know. I listen to the Dan Le Batard Show podcast. That's how I de-stress.
You also scroll TikTok.
I scroll TikTok, yes. I send you about 20 messages a day.
No. You send me about 50 messages a day.
That's a lot. The past few days, I haven't sent you much.
Okay, the past few days you haven't. In the beginning, when we first got on TikTok, I would have 45 messages in my TikTok DM a day. And I'd have to come home at night and just binge watch them. I think that's why I'm not into TikTok. Because I'm like, you send me enough TikToks, I don't have to scroll through TikTok.
Well, I'm not sending you more TikToks.
Oh, that's not fair.
You gotta start making more TikToks. I've made one. Oh, I messed up this week. I was supposed to make a TikTok. Still not too late. It's not too late.
It's Saturday.
I got until Monday to make my goal happen. My habit of making the TikTok.
Your habits.
Yeah. Just try something. There's a few ideas I had. Like, I almost spit out the water on top of the PC, and I was going to make that into a TikTok. Yeah, because I drank the water, and then I was plugging in the USB, and then somehow it didn't go down the right pipe, so I almost, spit my water out on top of the PC. I'm glad I didn't have it, though. But it would have been a funny TikTok, though. Just reacting.
Guys,
not reacting, but reenacting that TikTok.
Don't let me be here for that, because I'll have a heart attack.
I would have a heart attack.
Water and computers do not mix. I had a heart attack when the freaking mouse was in the damn computer.
Wow, just out us like that.
Listen, when we moved in here, we had a mouse.
We don't have no mouse now.
He's gone now. I don't know where he is. We've caught one or two of them. There's still one more somewhere. But when we first moved in here, and we first got the computer and had it nice and set up.
I'll let you finish, but then I'm going to tell him.
I was eating sunflower seeds.
Okay, there you go.
Okay? Not thinking that, I didn't put two and two together that Maleick sunflower seeds, easy food, blah, 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 blah. This little freaker was stealing the sunflower seeds and crawling into our PC. Crawled into it. And had, a pile, this big in the PC of sunflower seeds.
I was wondering why the computer was, heating up so quickly and the fans were, really going. I was like, what's happening? So I went in the tray and I looked in there. There's a pile of sunflower seeds.
Guys, I had to, vacuum it out and, shake it out. I was so mad. And it was literally only a month of us having the computer. And I was like, what is going on?
That's just ridiculous.
So, yeah, now we no longer eat in the office.
Sure
unless
don't.
we take it out immediately. Because he's not welcome here.
Exactly.
He's not welcomed here.
All right, this is from the community. This is how people de-stress. Warzone.
Yes.
Warzone is the truth. I tried to tell
you. You de-stress with Warzone. Actually, you don't. It makes you mad because it doesn't work when you want to play.
The computer version, no, because I don't know what's up with the PC. I think since the update, it has not been like flawless at all. But on the PC, yeah, I mean not PC, the PS5, flawless. I love it. I enjoy it. And then someone else said going on random adventures, basketball,
fun,
and music.
Music is a good de-stressor.
It is.
You know what I'm gonna say? I think another good de-stressor for me is a good book.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in the car and I just throw on one of my audiobooks, I feel at peace. I'm currently listening to The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis, and it's so beautifully written. Like for me, I want to go back and get classical books on audio. Like things like Pride and the Prejudice and The Scarlet Letter. Like I want to hear those stories told like with a narration. Because I feel like reading them myself, I didn't do them justice. That I need to hear them read to me in another beautiful accent, or like I just want to hear the author's perception of how they wanted their story heard.
Yeah.
And I love it. That's one of my favorite things to do, actually. Not even gonna lie. I used to be a heavy podcast listener too. I used to listen to the podcast Talk Murder to Me.
Talk Murder to Me.
Talk Murder to Me. John and Nicole over there and Jen, they were my family. Like,
they're your
surprise
family.
shot!
Yeah.
Surprise shot! We don't know who they are. Sorry.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I forgot. But I love them, and their podcast is great. They do a great job of storytelling, like true crime things. And John does a great job of like building the suspense of a story and giving you the details the way it works. And then they've also done some really amazing stories that make you think. Like they're not so black and white true crime, which is kind of great.
Respect.
But, yeah. Go check them out if you haven't. They're amazing.
Talk Murder to Me is a good podcast.
And they're based out of South Carolina in Charleston. So catch their lives. They
probably don't do live shows right now.
They're probably not doing live shows right now, but they had a tour schedule last year that they were still upholding. And they do all their tours, like all their live shows, at breweries. They want you to get drunk with them. Like, what's better than listening to a murder podcast while they're getting drunk?
That seems like a murder plan to happen.
I love them, though. They're great.
All right. Now, new segment, rapid fire questions and answers. You ready? I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock for each question, and we have about 30 seconds to answer it. All right?
All right. Well, okay.
Ready? We're gonna alternate, okay? So
right.
I'll go first. What book, movie, and album would you take to a desert island?
The Chronicles of Narnia.
Okay.
That's my book. My movie would be The Greatest Showman currently.
The Greatest Showman.
And my favorite album. I want to say a John Badiona album.
Who?
I don't know.
What?
The album with All Time Low on it.
Oh, you don't even know the album.
His name is John. I know that. I can never pronounce his last name. Yeah.
Okay.
You go.
I would go with The Alchemist by Pablo Coelho, and then the movie. I don't want to do like anything Christopher Nolan because I don't want to be stuck in a mental state that I can't get out of. Can it be the entire saga of the Infinity Saga?
Sure, good.
Yeah,
good.
I'll take all the first,
You forfeit music though because that has an incredible soundtrack to every film.
Okay, my album would have been Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh.
I've been stuck in deep thought with that.
All right, what would you do naked and afraid if you had months to prepare?
It said, "Would you do naked and afraid?"
Oh, I said, what would you do? Huh? I can't read, guys.
That's not cool.
I would definitely do naked and afraid.
Given months, you have months to prepare.
Yes. If I had the time to learn how to create fire, I would go. Because I think I could do it.
Yeah, I would go too. If I learned the just skills of just like how to assemble things with just raw materials.
No, that I could figure out. That's not as hard. And you're an architect. You could definitely figure that out.
The fire thing.
The fire thing is what has me worried.
And I wouldn't mind going getting a fish or something.
Yeah, but the spirit, like, I could figure out how to hunt. I could do that. A more so fire would be my fear if I had to go. All right.
Fighting off spider monkeys.
This is not Spy Kids.
You know spider monkeys are real though, right?
Yeah, but I think of this. I think of the Spy Kids spider monkey with the cane. Do you remember that?
No.
In the big fight scene.
No.
Okay, with the mummies.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, ready? What chore do you hate the most?
Dishes.
Dishes for me too.
Oh, and the bathroom. I hate cleaning the bathroom. I hate it.
It's pretty easy.
No, I hate it.
All right.
All right.
Next one.
Who would you collab? Oh, we've already answered this one. All right. What makes the other laugh the most?
For you, it's like videos and moments that you can relate with that makes you say that's so us. No pun intended. Because everything that happens,
It really is.
It's like, wow, I see ourselves in that.
Or I have to see myself in it, or something else that is relatable to a moment in my life.
And you get a nice belly laugh.
And I chuckle for like a minute or so. I would say you, when I come out of left field.
Yeah. Your joke when you come out
When
of
I
left
just
field.
come out of left field with something completely random and completely off topic.
Hilarious.
Because you then lose track of everything.
I'm like, man, what was I thinking about? What is the other grossed out about? For me, wait, I'm supposed to answer for you. It's when people could like throw up or there's blood and you like, ugh.
But you know what's crazy about that? I love bloody things. Like I can sit and watch like Untold Stories of the ER while I eat dinner.
That seems like a conflict of interest.
I know. I think it's seeing people I care about be sick. Because if it's Aria, my mom, Kathy, you,
I don't throw up.
And more so Aria. When Aria starts that
In the car.
I can't. And all you hear is and it's like watery.
It's when you hear it. It's just, it's like
that's what it is. It's not seeing it.
It's hearing
it's
it.
It's hearing it and not
it
seeing it.
It sounds like soup hitting a bowl.
No. It sounds like soup hitting carpet. Ugh. Shit's disgusting.
All right.
What
grosses me out? Did you already say it?
No. Let me see. Pimples. You hate pimples.
I hate watching those videos you try to make me watch.
I love them.
That's disgusting.
All right.
Last one.
If you could live in a fantasy world, which would you choose? Damn it.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it, for you? Well, for one, I'm not going to say the Avengers universe because I don't want no destruction, alright? I think I can do Harry Potter. I think I could do it.
I'm torn between Harry Potter and the world of Narnia.
See, I didn't really dive into Narnia. I've seen the movies when they first came out. I haven't read the books. I probably have to revisit them to really get immersed into it. But I just know Harry Potter so well. And, like, it's it's dangerous things in that world, but it's also feel like it could be a fun place to be.
Yeah, I could definitely live in the Harry Potter world, though. I am a Potterhead, true. Ravenclaw at your service.
I think I was Gryffindor or a not Hufflepuff.
You're not a Hufflepuff.
I was Gryffindor, for sure.
Yeah, you're either...
I was bordering. I was like
Gryffindor. You're either like a Ravenclaw, Gryffindor. No. Yeah. Because you have the intelligence that Ravenclaws usually have.
We're going to take that test and we're going to reveal it next week.
Alright, well, I'm a Ravenclaw, so. And my Patronus is a Greyhound.
How do I find my Patronus? I take the quiz. Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
Yep, no problem.
Nice little segment there. We're going to finish this out strong. What would you put in a time capsule that will be open in 25 years? We're both 25. 25 years from now, we'll be 50, God willing. And I can start with the poll questions if you just want to take a moment.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me think about that.
Yeah, it's like very like...
Because I think I've done something similar to this.
And also, I just want to bring up, growing up, did you ever have like an elementary school teacher or a middle school teacher have you write letters to your future self?
Yeah.
I've yet to receive my letter. I'm really upset about that.
I did that my freshman year of college.
But you ain't gonna get that letter.
No. When I was at Eastern, I did my freshman year of college because I went to a Christian school our like hallway chaplains had us write letters to ourselves within the first weeks of our freshman year, saying things that we had hoped for and prayed for the semester to go like, and where we saw ourselves.
So when did you get the letter back?
We got our letters back at the end of that semester. Mm-hmm. And the way that you change in a year in college is incredible.
It's crazy.
I think I still have my letter.
You had to dig it out somewhere.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I just remember writing mine in 7th grade in Spanish class.
I feel like I would still write a letter to myself.
I think
in 25 years. I think in 25 years, I want myself to tell myself the goals that I had to see if I accomplished them.
That sounds like a lot of pressure.
No, because sometimes you can have a goal, but because it's not written down, you tend to forget them sometimes. And they're not as consistent as they should be.
Right. Get that. Alright, so this is the poll answers for what would you put in a time capsule. Someone said a letter about 2020, 2021. I mean, that's
yeah, 2020, definitely.
That's a good one. Maybe not a good one, but just to
no, that's actually
that's
a great idea because you can. That's why I think everyone who journaled during 2020 is going to have such a greater mindset in the next coming years because they can finally see what their emotions were like during such a hectic time in the world. Not even just our country, our society, in the world.
Right. Next one.
My prom dress. That's a good idea. I still have my prom dress.
The next one is a journal. So
yeah, journaling.
And then someone said a cell phone. Now I was gonna ask them the Nokia cell phone or an iPhone, because the Nokias last forever.
I think they're probably just saying a cell phone in general to see where we are in 20 years with new cell phones. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe when
I like that.
I think I'm paying this phone off soon.
We just tuck it away.
Tuck it away.
Yeah.
Good idea.
But looking back, yeah. Because think about 10 years ago with the first iPhone? Was it 10 years ago?
11, 12.
11, 12 years ago? Those things were like this big and like this
Inside
big.
of the mouse.
They were like, they were like gigantic. Like, what? Okay.
Bricks. Alright. Name 3 items you would put into a time capsule that's not a journal, a letter, or a cell phone.
I would put a photo.
Okay.
And this photo would be of just me. Mm-hmm. And then I'd probably put...
You can attach a note to it.
Yeah, and then I'd probably put something of Arya's in there, like a photo of Arya.
Yeah.
Just to see where she looks like in a few years, so we can look back at how she is now. And then I would have to put a letter. I'd have to.
And okay, that's a given, but something else.
Something else that I would pick.
Sorry, Arya, I didn't mean to wake you up.
My favorite... Something that's a favorite of mine, whether it's favorite perfume, favorite necklace.
Ooh.
Something that's a favorite of mine at the time.
An aged perfume like it's wine.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I'm gonna do.
You put wine?
I'm gonna put a nice wine in there.
You put our favorite wine in?
A nice whiskey or something.
Ooh, imagine that peanut butter whiskey.
That's what we're doing. We're gonna put for me, I'm picking peanut butter whiskey. I'll put in... Does the cell phone and camera work as the same thing or not?
No, they're different.
Alright, I'll throw the camera in there.
I'd throw the camera SD card in.
Wow, yeah. I'd throw the hard drive in there. Yeah. So peanut butter whiskey, hard drives, and then I will put in, other than a photo of myself, is in a letter. Maybe a pair of shoes.
Oh,
see, I thought fashion's like
I thought about shoes.
An outfit or something.
I thought about shoes.
All right. How long have we been live? 40 minutes. Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this up.
All right, guys. It's been nice hanging out with you guys again this Saturday.
Sorry that we got rushing off, but we gotta go to brunch and
we have brunch this morning. Next week will definitely probably be a little longer.
But I kind of like this. It's been 30 minutes. We've been on topic. We've been on pace. I think, and then in February, I wanted to bring on, a few of our friends. So it'll help out in, expanding conversations.
Yeah.
I'm trying to set them up in pairs so that, I don't know.
Understood.
Yeah. But thanks for watching. If you're watching this on the replay, I appreciate you sharing.
Thanks for hanging, guys.
Sharing your time with us. Drop some stuff in the comments. Answer any of the questions
Hit
that
some
we
likes.
asked today.
Message us. Let us know how you're feeling.
Yeah, DM us on Instagram. Pretty much, if you follow my YouTube channel, you know where to find me. There's a link to the That's a Us podcast channel in the description. If you missed any of the highlights, I haven't moved them over yet. It's just like highlights of the previous episode. So yes, and thanks for sharing your time with us. Appreciate you. We'll see you on Instagram with our next questions for next week. Peace out. What Jayla say? Peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
All right. See ya.